What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome to a new series on my channel. It is Football Manager 2015, of course. The beautiful new game came out today, so I decided I'd record something and hopefully get this up quite late at night or either early on Friday. I'm not too sure yet. But basically the voting has only been up for about a day then, but thanks to people on Twitter and those who already voted, Eibar was about 30 odd votes ahead, around 30 odd votes, maybe 20 odds. So really I couldn't really see a way back for, I think, Blackpool, which was in second. So we're going to go with Eibar for the start of our beta series. If we were to get sacked from here, I would go with the team in second place. So maybe Blackpool could possibly be a series, or maybe whatever was second. I think that bounce back ability was close and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why we're starting with Eibar. Feel free as well to continue to vote. I'll put the link below for the long-term save, because of course to me that is more important. That is the one that's going to be crucial, because it's something that I'll plan to do long-term. I didn't really speak much about it in terms of how that would be uploaded, but the long-term save would be uploaded maybe, update per month, update per 2 months. If there's a long spell where I don't think anything important happens, maybe it'll be a 6-month update. So that will completely vary. You could get loads of updates, and then you could get one which is just barren 1 year where I don't really do anything because I just feel there's no real point. Maybe we were battered all season long and I just do maybe a game that's in importance of, maybe a cup game or something like that. That would completely vary. But I'm going off topic there. I'm rambling on about something else. Let's get into Eibar. Let's get into this save. So the reason I picked these guys you already know about. Well, I guess I'll briefly go into it. These guys, as you can see, got back-to-back promotion, and they very nearly didn't even get promoted, despite winning the league last year in the Liga Adelante. They had to raise about 2.7 million, I think. I didn't actually check up the exact number, but they had to raise enough money to have that league count or something, have that season count. It's something like a cost of playing in that league, and they couldn't really raise enough money themselves. They're actually a very small side. They only have, as the loud bike goes past that side, they only have about 5,000 odd seater stadium. I think officially it's 5,000 on this game. It's 5,250. But they have around a 5,000 seater stadium. They're only in a city of around 30,000 population, so they couldn't raise the money by themselves. Thanks to the internet and thanks to their beautiful story of back-to-back promotions, even though it was unlikely they were going to get back-to-back promotions, and they're sort of against all odds attitude and their reluctancy to be, where they deserve to be in a way, because based upon their club size, they shouldn't be in this top division, but they are. And plus the backing of the likes of Xavi Alonso and David Silva, people who've played here before in the past, they're able to accumulate enough money to actually allow themselves to have that year count in the Liga Adelante, because if they didn't raise the funds, they would have been relegated, which would have been a complete injustice of of football. But now they're in the top league. They're in the Liga BBVA. They're kind of doing really well in real life. They're about mid-table. I don't exactly remember what position. And overall, just the fact that they really shouldn't be in this league with their small stadium, small population, the fact that they're the only club also in the Spanish top league without any debt. And if we go into their finances, you can see they're completely debt-free. They've got no loans, nothing. But they also work on a very, very small budget. I don't actually know what their record signing is. I'm sure if I were to flick through now, it would probably show. So if I go there, you probably see a few signings that I've made, but let's see if I can find it. 165,000. That may have been their biggest. That was actually their biggest ever fee, because he came from Barcelona B. And when they came up against Barcelona, it was quite a big story, because of course they've just signed Luis Suarez and Vermaelen, big money signings, and yet Eibar's highest ever fee for a player came from Barcelona's second string squad. So they've got nothing really going for them. But for that reason, they're the underdogs. They're the ultimate underdogs, and they're the guys you expect to, struggle. And for that reason, they've got absolutely no pressure, and it's sort of showing on how they're playing in real life. They're doing quite well. Hopefully that reflects on how we do here. So I've basically spoken about the background already through that. Yeah, let's go on there. I guess their history. We could go on. Let's go on their overview. As you can see, they've not really got much history. They're a squad. They're a club that have always pretty much been a small team, and it's only thanks to now two brilliant back-to-back promotions that they've been able to get into this top division for the first time in their history, I believe. So let's just jump into the squad and have a quick look at it. So I didn't actually personally know any of the players here beforehand. I've signed a few players, but still, even the players I've signed, I don't really know. I think I've seen a few of them before, but I don't personally know them or ever seen them play. So I'm going into the unknown here. But I'm coming up against some real big teams like Real Sociedad. Is our first game of the season, which I'm going to livecom. So let's talk about. Let's go into the transfers. Let's talk about the people we brought in. So the squad was very small originally when I came, and for that exact reason, I knew I needed to sign a lot of players. I'm actually now, based on the formation we're playing, just sort of playing people out of positions because I can't afford to bring in enough players, and I can't, you know, based on the new scouting system, it's quite hard for me to find players. I'll surely get, you know, used to that as time goes on, but for now it's just about signing anyone that I really could. So the first guy we got was Tobias Nickening. I don't really know how to pronounce his second name, Nickenig, I think. That sounds quite weird to me, but centre back from Germany, 30 years of age, had a little bit of history playing in the second divisions of Germany. Sorry, there will be I will hopefully get a badge pack soon, but for now it's just come out. I doubt there's any out there. I haven't even bothered looking. So yeah, we found this guy in. Not great, but we needed. We're playing a formation with 3 centre backs and 2 wing backs. So we really need to improve the amount of centre backs we had, because we only had 3 in the squad. So, you know, actually I think it was 4 in the squad, so we had to really improve there. So Nickelnig is actually going to be starting today, and is someone I'm looking forward to see how he can go. He's played decently well in the pre-season so far. Demi Diju, I think. I don't know how to pronounce the surname here because it's Dutch, and I've probably butchered it completely wrong saying it the way I've said it. But centre midfielder, 31 years of age, again got a decent history playing in quite a few divisions actually. Dutch, the Russian, the Belgium. He's now come to us, and again so far in pre-season he's done decently well. But we only had because we're playing a defensive midfielder and playing centre midfielders. So we're playing 2 centre mids and a defensive mid. We only had about 4 centre mids in the overall squad. So I'd really just had to bring in anyone I could, or 4 people who could play in a position. So I just had to add another player in the mix, and that's what this guy's done. He will be on the bench today though. And also we signed Zerba. This is going to be a fun name to pronounce. Kidzanilas. Kizanilsville. I don't really know. From Georgia. A very experienced player. Again, a lot of history. Played in the Premier League with Blackburn. Played in the Scottish Premier League with Dundee and Rangers. So he's got quite a history. Moved quite a bit around. And so, as you can see, I brought in him. And again, he's just someone that I really just needed to add depth to the centre-back role. So he's going to be doing that. So those are the transfers. We've only brought 3 in. I don't think there's going to be much more action just because we have about £800 a week left on our wage. Is there a way we can actually see that? There you go. You could see it there. £800 a week left on our wage. We can't sign anyone with that. So we're pretty much stuck with the squad we have right now. Staff-wise, I've pretty much changed every single staff member here. We currently have 4 scouts, which I all brought in. I'm happy with the scouting level. Coaches and stuff. If I go on training and we go on coaches, as you can see, coaching I'm pretty happy with. Everything's at 3-star or above. I myself am a suited manager. I tick the box when you start the profile to give me what was recommended for the club I was at, because I didn't want to put myself too low. I didn't want to put myself too high. So if I can go on here, you see I put my past playing experience was professional football at national level with the coaching badge of Continental A license. Favourite clubs, I put Chelsea and Eibar, just because I put Chelsea, they're the team I actually support in real life, and I put Eibar with Swift just because they're a team. I mean, there are loads of clubs I could be like, yeah, I enjoy, you know, watching them play. Like, I enjoy Bournemouth. I think overall are a good little team. They're a plucky little team. I don't mind. Portsmouth are a great little team with really great fans. For that reason, I like them. Not really many foreign clubs I really like to follow. But, you know, I could have put loads of clubs in there. I just put Chelsea and Eibar just for the hell of it. So, yeah, that's a little bit about me. And the reason I bring that up is because currently I'm doing ball control training. I was going to put this guy, Juan Vincent Pianado, to go and do it. But because I could get a 3-star anywhere across the board, I can coach at a 3-star level if it's just individually on that. For that reason alone, I did that. Technically, I probably should spread out the workload, because I didn't actually realise this. I've got quite heavy workloads on my attacking and defending coaching. I may look to add a few more there. I'm not sure if I'm at my limit yet for my staff. I actually am, so that's going to be unlikely I can add anyone there, which is a shame. But yeah, I'm using myself as a manager. I'm a suited manager. I'm someone who went completely all the way to the right for suited manager. I doubt I'll go on a coaching course. Maybe I will. I don't think I will right now, but in the future I will. As you can see, mentally, I bumped a lot of them up. Coaching, I focus more on working with youngsters, and mental coaching, I took a few away from, I think, attacking, and I'm more focused on the stuff. That was just a little bit of personal preference there, but nothing else. So, that's about the staff, that's about the training, that's about me. Let's go into the tactics. So the tactic I'm going to be playing this season, hopefully, if I can stay a full season and not get relegated or get sacked, is a 5-3-2, or as they've put it, a 5-1-2-2. you know, you can perceive this in loads of different ways. But I've gone with this formation because I knew defensively we're going to get battered and we're going to get overrun. So to me, I was either going to play a 5 in defense with a sweeper or a 5 in defense like we have right now. We couldn't really have a sweeper. We weren't capable of playing that. So I went with this. I went with a 3 in defense. The player roles currently are this centre guy back here. He's playing limited defender, centre cover, so his role is to sort of drop a little deeper, a bit like a sweeper would, and cover up any through balls and stuff, while Nikolnig and Navas are both centre defenders, defend, which means just they pretty much defend. Hopefully they'll stay there and defend while Ikaza sort of drops back a little. Villa and Cape are both complete wing-backs attack. Villa is on loan to us. He's a natural left-back. And Kappa is actually a natural right attacking midfielder who I've dropped back. So as you can see, I've had to really adapt and sort of play players out of position because I couldn't sign any good wing backs. There was one good wing back I did saw because our right wing back is a lot weaker than our left side, but he ended up going to QPR, so I missed out there. So the wing back position is a weakness for us, but it's something I want to play. Centre defensive mids is very good. I'm happy with Iratzi. He's playing currently a ball-winning midfielder defend. That may change. And Boateng and Lara in the centre of midfield. We have Boateng, Boateng or whatever, playing deep line playmaker support. And we have Lara playing advanced playmaker attack. And up front we have Federico Piovacari, who's currently our target man attack, which I actually want to change right now to support. And we have advanced playmaker attack as well. Normally we would be playing Lecky in the target man role, but he's currently picked up a knock in the last game of pre-season, so it means that we had to change that today. And also Danny Garcia would normally be playing in the centre mid role instead of Boateng, but again injuries in pre-season has meant he's not really played too much, and Boateng has had 2 decent games in pre-season since I've introduced him, so I'm going to keep him in the game today for Real Sociedad. With pre-season itself, we did decently well against Hearts and Inverness. Despite 2 defeats, we showed encouraging signs. After 2 poor first halves, we really did improve and put in great second half performances. And then in our last game of our pre-season tour of sort of Scotland, we had a training camp in Scotland as well. We beat St Mirren, 3-1, which was a really good performance. And as you can see, Boateng and Dizu both scored. And overall, it was just a really good game. And a game we dominated possession for the first time. And well, despite not having many shots in comparison to St Mirren, we really did put in good performance in terms of possession and how clinical we look going forward. So that was encouraging signs, and we had a very easy friendly to end off. We still conceded, which is poor, but still we played well enough. So let's continue into selection now. Let's go into the team. So pre-match wise, we've not really got much to go off. In fact, we're just going to jump into this. 5 subs outside, but that's fine. I know what I've done already. So I pretty much ran through the starting 11, who is going to be there. We are about 1,000 to 1 odds survivors, 1,000 to 1 chance of winning the league. If I go into the league, we'll actually see where our media prediction is, I believe. How do I get the odds? Can you even do that on this game? I haven't checked that. Season preview, that is it. We're predicted to finish dead last, as you can see, the only team with 1,000 to 1 odds. So we're given no chance, but I'm confident if we can play well, grind out results where we can, it will be positive. So this is one of the tunnel interviews as well, which is a new feature of the game. So with this guy's absent, I'm gonna say I'm just focused on what we do rather than what they're gonna be doing. We're confident in doing ourselves justice today. Pretty, standard. This is a new layout as well for opponent instructions. I'm going to apply advice to the team. Through the assistant manager, who is currently at Cornelius Joel, who is someone we brought in, and we're going to continue on and do our press conferences. Our team talk. I don't know why I took. I drew a blank there, and we're going to go out there and enjoy yourselves. We'll relax them up for their first game. I also like the new sort of color feature they have here for the different positions. That's decent. But let's start the game. Also, remember, guys, new match engine. Player capture or whatever it was called, I can't remember, mocap or whatever it is, that's been added into the game, as straight away Navas has just brought him down and he's going to be, oh my god, 2 minutes into our debut and Raul Navas has got sent off in the middle of the pitch after 2 minutes. Brilliant. I'm going to just have to take you off, I'm afraid. We're just going to have to go 1 up front, and it does mean it is going to be debut time for Zubar Kledkowski. He's gonna get his debut straight away. We have a team talk, so I'm gonna do an actual team talk on the fly right now. I'm gonna tell them to tighten up. Actually, no, not tighten up. undo last change. I'm going to tell them to calmly I'm going to encourage them. You know, we may have got a man sent off, but come on, we can still, you know, play our football. We just got one less man up front. Still defensively, we still be solid enough and should be sound enough to at least try and, you know, keep a clean sheet. And we've got a lot of the ball so far, as you can see, 62% possession, but we've not done anything with it. As now Real Sociedad are on the attack. And, oh my God, they've rattled the post, I think. I don't think the keeper got a touch on that, but we've not cleared the ball well enough. Now we have, and we were unable to get a counter-attack from that. Oh, something I forgot to mention as well in the tactic. We're currently playing counter mentality, and we've got a very structured team shape, which is again is a new feature. We've got 7 team instructions on. We've got close down more, which is again slightly different to what it was last year. Last year, which is close down more and close down less. Now it's added in a few options. We're playing with a lower tempo, more disciplined, drop deeper, stick to positions, and retain possession. We've got quite a few player instructions on as well. Can I actually check that now? Oh, that's not what I wanted to check. Can I check that on you? Currently, he's got a few instructions on that. You see, shoot less often and stay wider. That is the same for Kappa. Goalkeeper's got quite a few instructions on. Fewer risky passes, distributes to centre-backs and roll out defence. But apart from that, all other player roles are the same as they were before. I should have probably mentioned that before. Apologies for that. But it just clicked then when I realised we've got a lot of the ball. I sort of want to talk about why that is. It's because we're playing counter and also sort of with the instructions to retain the ball. So we want to counter if we can, but if not, you know, keep the ball. Play keep ball. Nickelnig is actually pale white. And so is that Georgian player at centre back, Zuba. Oh wow, we've got the ball through and it's Kappa, the wing back. Whips onto his left and wow, what an abysmal shot. I believe he's all right foot, and I think that just shows there. But still encouraging signs. We got forward with, you know, we waited, we took our time, we saw a good run, and we played it through. Okay, we didn't capitalise on it, but that's what we're going to have to do in this game. I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. You know, we're down to 10 men, but we've not really given away an easy opportunity for Real Sociedad. They've got no clear opportunities so far. So I actually want to add something, add half chances onto this list. In fact, we haven't even given away a half chance, so we're doing pretty well defensively so far. You know, encouraging signs being seen right now, being displayed. I think we're going to have to take our striker off soon. He's not done too much today. I know I've left him up front by himself, which is quite a hard job, especially with no wingers or anything, but maybe someone new up front could cause something to happen, could make something happen. Just about to say, we're going to get caught in possession, and we have been caught in possession. And now the players are flooding back. It's not enough, but thankfully for us, Real Sociedad missed that opportunity. And yet again, it's them on the attack. The Burger Vans in the background. Again, another new feature right there. As Real Sociedad whipped this one in. We managed to keep this one away. Right now, I'm looking to just keep on for the draw right now. There's nothing more I really want to do. Oh wow, we've been lobbed. I see that's still happening. We have been lobbed from across. Is it poor keep positioning? Is it just BS? It's just complete BS. I mean, the keeper probably could have retreated and then have jumped in while standing to have got that. So we're going to make some changes anyway. We're going to take you off, bring Angel on. We're going to take off Villa and bring on Bergeron as well. And we'll just make these changes for now. We'll make a change up on the wing backs because they're going to be vital if we're going to get anything from today's game. But I'm not going to change it. Even if we lose 1-0, I'd rather do that than get embarrassingly whooped by Real Sociedad. And despite our fact we've not really done anything in this game, our one shot coming in the first half, we can't really blame ourselves. We're down to 10 men as we conceded again. Esteban Granero with the goal. Keeper could have done a lot better, but again, we've been holding off for so long now. And for these last 15 minutes, the extra man advantage, I think, has just come into play. We've maybe tied a little, and Real Sociedad have shown their difference in quality and class today. And maybe even be a third. I think there probably will be a third if we keep passing it around like that. There's quite a poor back pass there. Where's the wing back? There he is. Building up play nicely. You think Angel's offside, but he wasn't, and he wasted the opportunity. That is poor click opportunity. He needs to be taking them. We're a team our size. We might not get many opportunities, so when they come along, they've got to be taken. They've got to be grabbed at with both hands. But I think it's going to be it for today. Just as time slowly ticks away. We have a corner late on. Maybe we can get a consolation. It'd be nice to score our first goal. We were unable to. Really throws this one. Wow, what a throw. It was a looping throw. But that is it. 2-0, we've lost to Real Sociedad. Going into the game, I expected we were going to lose. Down to 10 men after 2 minutes. We held that very well for a long spell of time. But, you know, we were unable to get it. So don't look back on today. You know, it was a very, very silly thing by Raul Navas to get himself sent off so early. We'll try and bounce back. We'll try and turn it around in in the next game or so. And hopefully we can do well. Lack of discipline led to his dismissal. I'd rather not talk about it right now. That's going to be something we'll have to deal with. I think it was just a very foolish challenge in the first game in the league. Hopefully, you know, just a bit of nerves kicking in caused him to make a sloppy challenge. If it continues to happen, I will of course start dishing out the fines. Referee was a bit of dissent. I'm going to say the referee made the correct call. He looked like a bit of a bad challenge. The horror tackle was a lot of criticism. It was an ugly challenge. No one wants to see that. Not the start you had in mind. Yes, we had a lot, but I'm not too disheartened. We kept playing. We'll get the result. I don't want to rush this guy in. He made a good debut. Don't really have friends right now, and we're not going to appeal against that. It was just very sloppy. What we will do is we will, if we can, discipline him. Interaction, conversation. Can I make a... No, I can't. Warm player, actually. Criticize... No, it's not conduct. Maybe I can't fine him or anything because he's not actually a player of mine. He's from loan. Yeah, we're not actually paying any of his wages. But that's not how you want to see. He plays for Real Sociedad as well. That's his chance to really prove to them that they want him in the side, and he's gone and got himself sent off and helped them win the game. That's not ideal. But yeah, this will be it for now, guys. Next time I plan to meet you back. I don't know. I kind of want to get 2 episodes recorded today. So I may meet you back for the Deportivo game. Actually, I'll meet you back for the Elche game. I think it's Elche or Elche game. Because that'll be the relegation battle game, and hopefully we'll get a win there. So this will be it for now, guys. Until next time. Peace out.